Before the start of the KKR versus LSG match at Eden Gardens on Tuesday afternoon, the 3:30 p.m. start, the teams were locked in the middle of the points table. KKR were 5th and LSG were 6th with 2 wins from 4 matches. And they had similar patterns. They had won alternative matches and lost the alternative ones. So it read like this: both KKR and LSG, in the previous 4 matches, it was loss, win, loss, win. But there had to be one winner at the end of their match at the Eden Gardens. In a high scoring game where Lucknow Super Giants raced away to 238 for 3 in their 20 overs after being put in to bat by Ajinkya Rahane of KKR. KKR were in the game but eventually fell short by just one hit, which was a 4. KKR lost by 4 runs, and as a result of their 3rd victory, LSG moved up to 4th in the points table and KKR dropped to 6th from 5th. LSG moving up from 6th to 4th with 3 wins and 2 losses. It was KKR's 3rd defeat in 5 matches, but it was a well contested one. Whenever Marsh and Nicholas Pooran go berserk, and that's what they did yet again at the Eden Gardens, you will only expect a big score. So Lucknow Super Giants were off to a bright start. Aiden Markram, who scored a half century in the previous game against Mumbai Indians in their victory, scored at a quick pace, missing his half century by just 3 runs, but he was equal to Marsh and his strike rate, and sometimes even outstriking Marsh when it came to the strike rate. Aiden Markram 47, and in a partnership of 99 for the first wicket in 62 deliveries, set the platform for a huge total. Marsh continued in the same fashion, scoring his 4th half century in 5 innings, and the only odd one out was a first ball duck against Punjab Kings. So Mitchell Marsh 72, 52, 60 in the previous 4 innings, and of course that duck went on to score 81, his highest of the season, and his 81 came from 48 deliveries with 6 fours and 5 sixes. And when he and Nicholas Pooran are in the middle, and they were for 30 deliveries and sharing 71 for the second wicket, Lucknow Super Giants were just sending the ball into the stands, making use of the shorter boundary dimensions. Nicholas Pooran eventually was not out on 87, and he was striking at 241.67, and obviously is the orange cap owner of this IPL so far. 7 fours and 8 sixes, and his 8 sixes dominated the LSG's sixer count, which was 15 for the innings, 8 coming from Pooran, 5 from Mitchell Marsh, and the 2 others from Aiden Markram. So 238 for 3, and KKR were equally on the job, equal to the task, and they were off to a good start. Despite Quinton de Kock falling cheap, Sunil Narine and KKR captain went after the medium pacers of LSG, scoring 90 runs in the power play. Rahane and Sunil Narine just went for the boundary shots, and Sunil Narine eventually, after getting some good start in this match, he was out in the first over to the leg spinner, the find of the IPL 2025, Digvesh Singh Rathi, who with his leg spin and who openly has said that he idolizes Sunil Narine. So it was a dream for Rathi, the dream coming true, to dismiss his idol Sunil Narine in the very first over that he bowled, coming in the 7th over and immediately after the first strategic time out. Sunil Narine was caught in the deep for 30, and Digvesh Singh Rathi, who earlier was fined 25% for the first breach of the code of conduct for his signature notebook style celebration against Punjab Kings' Priyansh Arya, was again penalized 50% of his match fee in the second instance for his similar style of celebration after taking a wicket. But that did not stop him from doing anything. Though he did not go onto the face of the dismissed batsman, he went down onto the ground and gave his signature style celebration, making a note on the turf after getting rid of Sunil Narine. But KKR did not lose the plot. After Rahane and Sunil Narine added 71 for the Rahane and Sunil Narine added 54 for the second wicket. Rahane and Venkatesh Iyer shared 71 for the third wicket in quick time. But there was this brief period, crucial phase of the match, in which KKR lost the plot and they lost the match in that phase of 5 overs. Sitting comfortably and on course to victory at 149 for 2 in 12 overs, they were 100 and they were reduced to 185 for 7 by the 16.1 overs, losing 5 wickets in 20 deliveries, and they were losing a wicket in each of the overs 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th and 17th, and they were all big wickets that KKR were pushed back by the LSG bowlers. This downfall for KKR though began in an interesting manner. 13th over bowled by Shardul Thakur, who went unsold in the auction but was brought in as a replacement for the injured Mohsin Khan at the start of the IPL, bowled 5 wide deliveries on the trot in the 13th over. That long over ended with Shardul Thakur dismissing his Mumbai Ranji Trophy captain Ajinkya Rahane. In order to curtail the run flow and targeting the area outside the off stump, trying to bowl Yorkers, Shardul Thakur ended up bowling wides out of the wide margin. So 5 consecutive wide balls and a wicket of the last legal delivery of that particular over, Ajinkya Rahane falling for a well-made 61 of 35 deliveries. There started the procession. KKR lost Ramandeep Singh in the last delivery of the 14th over, bowled by Ravi Bishnoi. Then it was Angrish Raghuvanshi in the next over, dismissed by Avesh Khan. Andre Russell falling to Shardul Thakur again, and before anyone realized, even Venkatesh Iyer was out for a well-made 45 from 29 deliveries. So 5 wickets in the space of 20 deliveries between overs 12.6 to 16.1, and KKR lost the match in that phase. Though Rinku Singh kept whatever little hopes KKR had, he could not see KKR cross the line. Rinku Singh eventually unbeaten on 38, but then credit to LSG and in particular Ravi Bishnoi, who bowled the last over, at the start of which KKR needed 24 runs. It was not impossible, and we have seen Rinku Singh himself do that when even a bigger target was needed of the last over in the previous IPL seasons. But then it was not to be KKR's day. Just one hit away from victory, but then that's what cricket is all about. So that's it from the Eden Gardens. Kolkata Knight Riders, third loss in 5 matches, 6th in the points table. Lucknow Super Giants, who did not require the services of Rishabh Pant with the bat, was ably led by the wicketkeeper, winning their 3rd game and moving up to 4th in the points table. Until next time, stay safe. Bye-bye.